Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Beatles Forever. As some of you may know, I've been doing the Versus series lately, and the only one missing from the series has been Ringo. So today he'll get his turn in the sun. I dragged my heels buying individual Beatles albums when the Beatles broke up. It was many years later that I started to buy them. I was always hoping they'd get back together, so now I realize how stupid I was. I began collecting all the CDs they did as individual artists, and the one I didn't start buying was Ringo. And now I regret that too. So Ringo has some good albums that I enjoy listening to. And today we're going to see two Ringo albums that will battle it out. They are Goodnight Vienna and Ringo. I'll go, as usual, in numerical order, up to 10 songs on each album. A song from each album will compete with each other. The winner of the mini battle gets 5 points, and once all 10 songs go against each other, the results are tallied and a winning album will be announced. So first up is Goodnight Vienna, and this is the fourth album by Ringo Starr, and it was recorded in the summer of 1974 in Los Angeles. Ringo used many of the same players that were used for the album Ringo, and they were Billy Preston, Klaus Vrooman, Robbie Robertson, Harry Nilsson, and producer Richard Perry. The album reached number 30 in the UK and number 8 in the US. And then Ringo is the second album in the contest, and this is the third album by the Ringo Starr, and it was released November the 2nd, 1973, and it was number 7 on the UK charts and number 2 on the US Billboard charts. So first up, number 1 song from Goodnight Vienna is Goodnight Vienna. This song was written by John Lennon. He wrote that during his lost weekend when he and Yoko were separated, and he was with May Payne. I love the beginning of the song where Lennon counts down enthusiastically, and Ringo has power in his vocals, and you can tell he's enjoying the song. And the song has a piano that really gets down with the horns all over the place. And John plays the piano in the song, and Billy Preston plays the clavinet. It's just a catchy tune that makes you want to sing along. And song number 1, I Am the Greatest. This is another song that John Lennon wrote for Ringo Starr. It was, according to Wikipedia, the only time that three Beatles got together to record a song, and they were Ringo Starr, George Harrison, and John Lennon. And this song started with John Lennon writing about his rise to fame in 1970. He got the phrase from Muhammad Ali, and then he reworked the song for Ringo, thinking he couldn't get away with singing the song, but Ringo could. It turned out to be one of Ringo's signature songs. The song is great. You have Ringo on drums, Billy Preston on organ, George Harrison on guitar, John Lennon on piano, and Klaus Vrooman on bass. What a lineup. So the song grooves in a slow and steady way, and Ringo sings it with flair, and you could see him standing center stage saying, "I am the greatest, you better believe it, baby." Ringo sounds like a ringmaster at the circus, and he's star of the show. Both songs are so good it's hard to pick a winner here, but I have to, so the winner is I'm the Greatest from Ringo. Ringo is so into this song, and John makes the song fun from the beginning of it with his intro. It's also cool that George, John, and Ringo all got together to record it. I bet it was like old times except for Paul not being there, but the winner is I Am the Greatest, 5 points. Song 2 from Goodnight Vienna is a cappella. This song is a bit of a simple song. It seems to go around in a circle without much zip to it. It's almost like a Jamaican easy listening vibe. I can't get into it very much, and Ringo didn't write this one. And song number 2 from Ringo is Have You Seen My Baby? This song starts out with a rocking piano. It was written by Randy Newman, and it's upbeat and rocking. And Mark Bolan, he does the guitar playing in the song, which is neat to find out. So Ringo gets into the groove with this song. Winner of song 2 is Have You Seen My Baby from Ringo. I love the piano, and it's prominent throughout the song, as well as having great guitar licks in the song too. And Ringo's laying down the steady beat. This is good old-time rock and roll. 5 points. Song 3 from Goodnight Vienna is Ooh-Wee. This song reminded me of a Peggy Lee song, Fever, when it first started out. Ringo co-wrote the song with Vinnie Poncia, and Dr. John is playing the piano. And I'd have to say Ringo must be a likable fellow. He can get anyone he wants to join in on his albums. I love the piano, and the song just glides along. I like the drum beats in this song too. Song 3 from Ringo is Photograph. According to Wikipedia, ex-Beatles Ringo Starr and George Harrison began writing Photograph on a luxury yacht in the south of France in May 1971. Starr had hired a yacht, the Marala, for the duration of the Cannes Film Festival after attending Mick Jagger's wedding in Saint-Tropez with his wife, Maureen Starkey. The Starkeys were then joined in France by Harrison and the latter's wife, Patty Boyd, for the Monaco Grand Prix. So they were having a lot of fun out there. George Harrison helped with the melody, and everyone on the yacht was helping with the lyrics. Cilla Black, an English singer who was on the yacht, she was hoping that she could record the song, and she asked Ringo, and he said, "No, it's too bloody good for you. I'm having it for myself." Well, I think Ringo could have been a little bit more diplomatic in answering her, but he probably knew that everyone was going to love this song, and he was right. This song is pure perfection. George plays the 12-string guitar and harmonizes with Ringo. And I love how Ringo drums this song. It has so many textures to it. Ringo sings with emotion when he states all he has is a photograph. It has that Phil Spector sound with a wall of sound coming in toward the middle of it. And then there's that great guitar, the drums, the horns, and the orchestra. It all blends into something magical. It's a song that earned Ringo a #1 hit, and he deserved it. Winner of Song 3 is going to be no surprise. It's Photograph. Ooh-wee is a catchy song, but it can't compare to the emotion, the great vocals by Ringo, and the great instrumentation in the song. Winner, Photograph from Ringo, 5 points. Song number 4 from Goodnight Vienna is Husbands and Wives. Ringo goes country in this song. That was written by Roger Miller. Ringo's vocals seem to stray a bit, but it's Ringo singing from his heart. It's a waltz song, and Ringo makes you listen to the lyrics by bringing out his vocal and keeping the instrument part bare and simple. Song 4 from Ringo is Sunshine Life for Me. George Harrison is there again for Ringo, providing him with another song. And this song has Ringo going country, which he did in that the song he's competing with too, so that's kind of neat that we're going country. George Harrison wrote this song while he was staying with Donovan in Ireland. And George was still trying to get over the Beatles breakup, but this song has a carefree sound to it. It's country, and then it has an Irish folk song sound to it too, and it almost sounds like a pirate song. The song has fiddles, banjos, guitar, drums, accordion, and Ringo sounds like he's having fun doing it. So we have 2 country-sounding songs, but the clear winner has to be Sunshine Life for Me. George wrote a song that had Ringo in his element with the lightness of air and the brightness of sunshine. Winner, Sunshine Life for Me from Ringo, 5 points. Now, song number 5 from Goodnight Vienna is Snookeroo. Bernie Taupin and Elton John wrote this song for Ringo, and Bernie stated with the lyrics he was trying to make it a biographical song for Ringo, and Elton tried to keep it simple with the tune. This song is so cheery. Elton is playing piano, and you can't go wrong there, and Ringo is having a blast. I love the horns, and Ringo is drumming his heart out. And then he's singing it with all he has. I love it. Song number 5 from Ringo is You're 16. And this song was written by Robert and Richard Sherman back in the 1950s. And this is a great song that for anybody, and it's been sung so many times, but it's really a great one that has always been one of my favorites. Ringo starts out the song strong with his vocals, and then there's a rollicking piano, and the song is right up Ringo's alley as he does the song Justice. He even has Paul playing the kazoo, and you can't help but move around to it. The winner of the song is tough to choose from because they both have that early rock and roll sound, and I like both these songs, but the winner is going to be Snookeroo from Goodnight Vienna. You're 16 is such a great song, but Snookeroo is Bernie Taupin and Elton John trying to write a biographical song about their pal Ringo, and Ringo isn't enjoying himself, and I love that Elton is playing the piano in the song. So 5 points go to Snookeroo, Goodnight Vienna. Next up, song number 6 from Goodnight Vienna is All By Myself, and Ringo wrote this song with Vinnie Bonchia. It's a happy-sounding song with traces of early 60s in it, and that's the way it sounds when it gets to the middle part of the song. There are horns, Dr. John playing a great piano, and the background vocals take this song as one to listen to. And song number 6 from Ringo is Oh My My. And this song is written by Vinnie Bonchia and Ringo also. They created a winner here We have that early rock and roll sound of the piano leading things off, and the great Billy Preston is playing piano and organ. The backing vocals had the great singers Mary Clayton and Martha Reeves, and they all helped to elevate this song with their talents. The saxophone goes wild along with the background vocalist. Ringo sounds relaxed, and he's king in these early rock and roll sounding songs. Great job, Ringo. So the winner of song 6 has to be Oh My My from Ringo. You could tell they didn't want the song to end on this recording. Billy was playing the piano with his great flair. Ringo was singing strong and easy, and the background singers really created a rollicking song that is great to sing along to. So song number 7 from Goodnight Vienna is Call Me. This isn't Blondie, but Ringo wrote this song by himself, and Ringo has a piano up front, and his voice is up front too. It's a song that grabs you and you want to listen to what's going to happen next. It has a Beatles sound to it, so Ringo learned well from his years in the Beatles, and I love the melody and how Ringo sings it. The piano also draws me in as usual, as you could probably guess by now, because I like the piano. The vocals with Ringo and the background vocals is neat because it seems to bounce all around. And song number 7 from Ringo is Step Lightly. This song was written by just Ringo too, and this song has a bluesy country sound to it. It feels like Ringo's walking down a country road at his own pace. The clarinet in the song is a nice touch. It gives us that 30s and 40s sounds, and then the tap dancing sound comes in. It keeps you thinking of the past. But the winner of song 7 is Call Me from Goodnight Vienna. Step Lightly is a good song, but Call Me has a melody that grabs me. I feel like it has a Beatles sound to it, and it's Ringo and the piano up front. Later, you have the background vocals who add to the specialness of the song. The winner of song 7 is Call Me from Goodnight Vienna, 5 points. Song 8 from Goodnight Vienna is the No-No song. This song was written by Hoyt Axton and David Jackson, and it has Ringo being offered all kinds of things that aren't good for him. And so Cashbox said it well when they stated it's a friendly tongue-in-cheek temperance tune, saying that Ringo delivers it like he really means it. The song is catchy and you can't help but sing along to it. And then song number 8 from Ringo is 6 O'Clock. And Paul McCartney wrote this song. And usually I like Paul McCartney songs, but this one didn't really make me want to hear it more than a few times. It's kind of a mild song, and after hearing it, I can never remember how it goes. So the winner of song 8 is the No-No song from Goodnight Vienna. This song is very memorable, and it's a fun song to listen to or sing along with. And Ringo is singing friskily and having a good time with it. So 5 points there. Number 9 song from Goodnight Vienna is Only You and You Alone. And this song is written by Buck Ram and Andre Rand. This song has been done by so many artists, and Ringo gives his spin on it. He's sounding mellow, and I love the steady drum beat that plays along with him. Then Ringo does an Elvis and starts to talk the lyrics, which I hear can be a hard thing to do. And I never heard Ringo sound so laid back. And so song number 9 from Ringo is Devil Woman. This song was written by Ringo and Vinnie Poncia. And this song I wasn't sure about when I first heard it, but the more I listened to it, the more I liked it. Ringo is rocking hard on this one. It has that old-fashioned rock and roll sound to it. And I love how Ringo throws the line, "Sexy Sadie, you look like a devil to me." That's a nod to his pal John and John's song, "Sexy Sadie." I love the piano popping up at different parts of the song and the horns. And then Ringo lets loose with a drum solo near the end, which sounds great. It's a good rocking song. So the winner of song 9 is Devil Woman from Ringo. Ringo wrote this song, so it's neat to see a different side of him in this song. He rocked it out and he played some mean drums, so this song wins. Song number 9, 5 points. Song 10, the last song from each album. First up, 10 from Goodnight Vienna is Easy for Me. And Ringo slows things down in this song, and it sounds like a movie song from the 1920s, a Disney-sounding thing. Then there's the orchestra, and it sounds like the saddest song ever. The song begins, "Nobody loved her, it's easy to see. That made it easy for me. The boys never fought over her company, and that made it easy for me." So the song ends with the poor lady getting her heart broken. "Sandcastles fell from the tears in our eyes. That made it easier to see. Now the dream's over and I realize that makes it easy for me." So this song was written by Harry Nilsson. And I'm not sure about this one. It's kind of depressing and a little slow and not really one of my favorites. And then song number 10 from Ringo is You and Me, Babe. This song was written by George Harrison and Mal Evans, the road manager for the Beatles. So that's a surprise right there because I didn't know Mal ever contributed to any songs. And you can't go wrong when George is writing a song for you. And this song sounds like a farewell to the audience. And Ringo states he'll be in a club later when the sun comes up getting high, and he may see the audience again later the next time he's in town. The song opens up cool with the electric guitar and the electric piano, and the ending of the song is neat with Ringo thanking everyone who contributed. He says, "Goodbye, everybody. Come on, lads, play it for me, boys. There we are. Well, it's the end of the night, and I'd just like to say thank you to everyone involved in this piece of plastic we're making. Good old Jim Keltner, Klaus Vrooman, Nicky Hopkins, George Harrison and John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Richard Perry, who's producing this masterpiece, Bill Cheney, Ever Smiling Ever, loving Vinnie Ponsadio and all the other friends and everybody else who joined in and helped us on this wonderful record. So it's a big good night from your friends and mine, Ringo Starr." So I think that's a fun way to end a song. So the winner of song 10 is You and Me, Babe from Ringo. This song sounds like you get an insight to the world of touring and how different their lives are than what we have to do. And I like the light rock of the song and how Ringo thanks everybody and that contributed to the record, which is a kind of neat thing to do. Easy for me was too much of a downer song. So the winner of this round, as you probably guessed, is You and Me, Babe, Ringo, 5 points. And Ringo was lucky to have a friend like George Harrison who gave him good songs to put on his album. And this song is like being in a world of musicians and seeing their way of life on the road. And I like Ringo's thank yous at the end of the song. Very cool. So now we're going to tally up the scores to reveal the winner. And the winner with 30 points is from the album Ringo. Goodnight Vienna is a mix of different songs, country, rock, mellow. And I thought that this album would give Ringo a run for its money, but somehow it lacked the spark of Ringo, and it still has some great songs on it, and it's good to listen to when the mood strikes. And Ringo, the album, has so many good songs. There's a bit of magic to this album. You have John, Paul, George, as well as Klaus Vrooman and Billy Preston, and all of them help Ringo create some wonderful songs that keep this album near the top of Ringo's greatest albums. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, if you could subscribe, that would be great. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do that, it would be great too. And tune in again soon for the Beatles Forever. Thank you. Bye.